I think this is very normal. Here, okay, he played knight c3, which is a bit unusual. So I think
Yeah. Did you ever see this move before?
No, I haven't seen this. Like, okay, it makes sense. The bishop b6, knight b5 is obviously the idea. Okay.
But we were wondering, there seems to be some preparation, but why is he thinking for so long?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe he was prepared against knight c6.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe he thought.
Why he spent so many times?
Go into that, no risk. Can I ask you one question about the Petrov? Is anything wrong with going g6, bishop g7, castles, and c5?
Well, yeah, it's another line, but I think it gives more space for white, I think. And okay, and I don't think this bishop on g7 will be doing so much.
Okay, so I think objectively it's not.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, d5 will be the best.
And then in this bishop d3 line, which you have gone, okay, you don't have to disclose, but this is I don't think it's fun to play for black.
Bishop e6.
No. Bishop e7 is the move he says?
Yeah.
Bishop e6.
Yeah. I think it was played by Grishuk against Van Hao in some candidates.
Yeah.
And it went like something like this, I think, I believe. Okay, and they went to endgame, but I think FE is more, might be slightly accurate. And with the idea of playing knight c6 and e5.
Okay.
So, yeah, so he played knight c3, c6, bishop d3, bishop 6, queen e2, 6, knight g5. It's very normal. Okay, the inclusion of knight c3 and c6, I think, favors black because white knight usually goes to d2 to f3. So I think knight on c3 is a little bit misplaced here.
Yes.
So here, yeah, f4, very reasonable. Castles, bishop e3, because I think after castles, I think he was worried about c5. And dc, bishop c5, and there he doesn't have bishop e3, so d4. So bishop e3, knight b7, castle c5. Yeah, I think it's objectively here is equal. Yeah, rook e8, queen e3, but he was spending his time, so yeah, he was a bit slow during the game. Like queen b4, yeah, and the long thing he played d4, which is I think is the best move because otherwise, okay, after queen a7, I think queen b2. It might be a little unpleasant for white.
Yeah, it doesn't know what to do with the knight.
Queen d4, rook c8. I saw during screen. So yeah, so d4. So I think probably is best. Queen b2, b1, queen c2, b7, f7, rook 3. Yeah, so play knight g4 with idea of knight h6 and knight f5. If he plays queen g3, let's see. So that's my idea. Knight f5. So knight queen e2. Queen takes 2, knight a2, c7. I don't think black has
more in the spotlight.
I don't think black has much here, but okay, it's a little bit unpleasant, especially as a
So we're trying to push a little bit and see if you can play for a win.
Yeah, and after h3, I think knight f6 maybe gives more options for black than knight h6 because after knight h6, after g4, my knight was a little misplaced, and of course here I should have played knight f7 to try to bring the knight to d6. But I just after rook e8, I just missed rook e3. It's like very weird. Yeah, I mean rook e3, and it's I have to play rook c6 because king f7. I didn't like because of f5, f5, ef, g5. There was so yeah. So rook c6, Rook e1, king f7, king f1, rook c4. His idea is knight g1, knight f3, so rook c4. I played b1, rook c7, b5.
And now we were wondering why you didn't take time to play rook a4. I mean, we didn't have an engine, but seemed reasonable to stop knight rook a5. Also, we were wondering why he didn't play rook a5 after knight g8. But you weren't too deep in the position, just from the optics.
Yeah, rook a4. Yeah, it might be option. 3, let's say, and then knight g8.
Yeah, similar as in the game.
Yeah. But with the inclusion of rook a4, a3, I'm not sure whom it favors, but yeah.
Okay, and after knight g8, if he goes rook a5
here,
yeah,
knight e7,
rook a3,
knight c6, rook a6 probably. Okay, yeah, it's an option also, yeah.
Okay, because he quickly decided. Okay, he didn't have any time anyway,
obviously
so he has
the
to
idea
quickly.
was f5.
Okay.
So takes, knight f6.
f5 is an attempt to simplify and make a draw.
Yeah, of course. f3, h6. Yeah, and here, I think my only chance in the whole game, I think it was here after rook c5. Okay, I quickly played rook a2.
You were thinking rook b7.
I think I should have taken this because after dc, rook c7. During this game, I was worried about rook b3, but then knight e4, c6, and I missed knight d2 here.
Oops.
and then, okay, if not c6, then he must give up pawn, and I'm just pawn up, yeah? I think this was my best chance. Rook c7.
And rook c3 also knight e4.
Yeah, rook c3, knight e4. like.
And rooks. Oh, again knight e2. Rook c4, knight e2.
Yeah.
So, and rook c2.
Like
you go to the knight end game. Probably yes.
Yeah, probably.
Because you'll have to anyway.
Yeah, but I think it's a draw, but.
Okay, some chances.
It might be a chance, yeah. I think.
Okay.
So yeah, rook a2, and here, knight c3. I think it was very good.
Yeah, because otherwise he has
to give up a pawn and activate the king. Yeah. So and then at the end it was nothing.
Yeah, we're thinking what kind of endgame you would have some chances, and probably in a knight endgame. Well, let's say all the rooks disappear.
After
in a knight endgame, you should be winning.
That
would be good.
It's a dream, yes.
Two distant pass pawns. Pawn endgame also good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So someone just switched on the automatic analysis. Well, apparently you played a perfect game. Seems like. It wasn't me, but someone else switched it on. Okay. Yeah, just perfect game. Yeah. 90% accuracy. Okay. Viewers can't see, but it's 90% accuracy. No inaccuracies. No mistakes. No blunders. Yeah. Solid. Good game with black.
Seems fine, yeah.